koutou katoa, just ahead tonight on City News. Locals have until the 3rd of May to make submissions on the Council's draft annual plan. Pictures from the Keep Rotorua Beautiful Awards. And a warning to poachers from Fish and Game. Those stories and more in detail just ahead tonight on City News. Residents and ratepayers have until the 3rd of May to make submissions on Rotorua District Council's draft annual plan for the next financial year. At a special meeting yesterday, the Council approved its 2011-2012 draft annual plan proposals for release to the public for consultation. Mayor Kevin Winters says the draft plan had been prepared in the face of a very challenging national and international economic environment. Mr Winters says while inflation for the coming year was forecast to be between 4 and 5%, the Council was proposing to hold the overall rates increase to just 3.1%. Council Chief Executive Peter Gurin says the draft annual plan continues to apply the 3 key themes set out in the Council's 10-year plan in 2009, which are growth, sustainability and affordability. He says next year's program and budgets aim to sustain and improve the physical environment, develop economic growth and maintain existing service levels. Copies of the annual plan are available at the Council Civic Centre, District Library and City Focus. Submissions close on the 3rd of May and the Council has scheduled hearings between the 17th and 19th of May to hear follow-up verbal submissions. The final annual plan, 2011-2012, is to be adopted at a Council meeting on the 30th of June. The Ngongotaha Rail Trust has been recognised in the Keep Rotorua Beautiful Awards. The awards were held earlier in the week at Council Chambers.
Ngongotaha Rail.
The Trust took the Supreme Community Award for its achievements in opening up the park to the community. Wheparo business, Denelli's Sawmill, received the Supreme Corporate Award.
It's a chance for us to say thank you for playing a part to beautify our city. And Christine works very hard on bringing all that together.
I would just like to say, as well as acknowledging all those wonderful people out there who do all these things to help us, it's also a way of us getting our organisation to the fore and making people understand what we actually do in the community.
The awards were presented by Mayor Kevin Winters, patron of Keep Rotorua Beautiful. The Māori Party says the Commerce Commission must not just look at whether there needs to be an inquiry into milk prices, but that it must actually do the inquiry. The Commission announced yesterday that it will look at whether an inquiry needs to be done. Waiariki MP Dururoa Flavel says there needs to be a comprehensive inquiry into not only retail prices but also the trading among farmers proposal to avoid the risk of anti-competitive behaviours. Mr Flavel says the Māori Party is being inundated with calls from constituents struggling to meet the rising costs of basic foods. He says the Commission needs to realise that consumers are losing confidence in the milk business and that they want something to be done about it. The 2011 Red Puppy Appeal starts tomorrow and runs through to Sunday, with collectors out on the streets wearing red vests. This year, the organisation, which helps blind and deaf people, has launched a biscuit baking campaign called Red Puppy Bicky Day. For more information or to donate, go to redpuppy.org.nz. And in sport tonight, as winter approaches, Fish and Game rangers are gearing up to target poachers in Rotorua fisheries. Eastern Region Fish and Game Officer Anthony Van Dorp says our winter fishing is great and that attracts the poachers.
Really, once April rolls around and the days start to get a bit shorter, the trout in our lakes, they start to think it's time to head up into the beaches and the streams to spawn. So we get some quite big fish come into the shoreline areas and up into the streams, and the winter fishing is just absolutely magnificent in most of our lakes over the winter period.
Anthony Van Dorp says to enjoy our winter fishing, get a licence, which are available from Fish and Game or at one of the local sports stores. To your weather now, Rotorua tonight. Fine, westerlies developing, a low of 11. Tomorrow, Friday, a few showers from the afternoon and southwesterlies. high of 20 and a low of 10. Long range through to Saturday, a few showers, light winds, a high of 20 and a low of 11. Marine forecast for Lake Rotorua tomorrow. Friday, southwest at 15 knots, changing southeast 10 knots at night. A few showers from the afternoon. If you've missed any of tonight's bulletin, you can watch it again by going to tvrotorua.co.nz and click on the View Latest City News link, or to view what's on in our city, click on the Upcoming Events link. Stay with us, still to come tonight. Mark Webb from Bay of Plenty Cricket has our season wrap, Layla's back with our DVD review, and a look at the issue of bullying with Irene Begg.